Welcome back. Let's get weird.
This ship is going down, and it is going down fast. This is just like the Titanic, y'all. First it was P. Diddy, and now Oprah Winfrey is going through it for the second time. So apparently the first time they raided her house, they found some evidence, and now the evidence that they found in the first round, in the first raid, has incriminated her, and now they are issuing an FBI arrest warrant for Oprah Winfrey. Excuse me, Oprah Winfrey. Try saying that fast a few times.
Today, we're diving headfirst into a story that's shaking up the world. Oprah Winfrey finds herself at the center of a legal storm as the FBI slaps her with an arrest warrant following a second raid on her lavish estate. Hold on to your seats because this is a roller coaster ride you don't want to miss. When federal agents conduct a raid, they're on the hunt for serious evidence related to alleged federal crimes. In Oprah's case, this could mean anything from financial records to electronic communications or even more incriminating materials.
Do you guys see how big her residence is? Look at that, y'all. I'm sure there are a lot of incriminating evidence within this residence. Like, why does one person need this huge residence? And now, because of greed and all these type of things, we are watching their world crumble right before us. Because a lot of people that look like us help build this monstrosity of a system that is actually keeping us down. And now all of this is falling apart. But I'm not hearing anything about this. Everything is about North Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Even the whole P. Diddy thing is out the window now. Distractions after distractions, y'all. But like I told y'all, the house of cards are literally falling right before us. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Let's continue this shift, y'all. Peace in.
First it was Epstein, then Diddy, now Oprah. Rumors abound about Tom Hanks and other people. Who's next? Kuchar? More? After Maui, this Oprah thing does not surprise me.
There's a story on TikTok about the blue houses in Hawaii that didn't burn down because this certain kind of blue paint won't burn.
Oprah Winfrey has been securing Maui land like it's a trending bestseller. In just 2023, she invested in a vast 520-acre plot for $3.89 million, then went for another 330 acres at $2.47 million. Not to mention the two 10-acre patches she bought in 2022 for $100,000 each. From a mere 100 acres in Maui, Oprah now commands over 1,000 acres.
But the big question remains. All of these famous people are falling. But who's the big gun in the scenes that these people are taking all the limelight for?
Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Have y'all seen the rules for this fight, bruh? This is clearly rigged. Look at this. So first of all, Mike Tyson's gonna get paid more money to lose than to win. Secondly, he gets penalized for knocking out Jake Paul in the first round. And he's only gonna get paid a little bit of money if he knocks him out in his second round. So to make the most money, he has to survive all 8 rounds while avoiding knocking Jake out. On top of that, it has to go to decision, but the problem is Jake Paul chose the judges. This is crazy rigged, bruh. If I'm Mike Tyson, I'm gonna just knock him out anyway. Please, just do it.
I watched the fight, and to be honest, I felt terrible. I wanted Mike to win. I wanted the underdog to win. We all want the underdog to win. But the truth is, age comes for us all, regardless of a contract that seems suspiciously geared towards Tyson losing.
I think this is the spot. Okay, yes, this is it. So, here is the hole. Inconspicuous, tiny little hole in the ground. Honestly, just like a little cave or something. I don't know. I mean, that's what I thought it was the first time that I saw this the other day. I mean, it's out literally in the middle of nowhere, under this big oak. But if you actually take a look down inside, there are stairs down there. What I find really weird is that all the lights, these lights are on. So that tells me that there's still something active in it. But then the entrance is so low-tech, is that it's just fucking strange.
This day is about as far as I got. What is that? Shaking. I am not supposed to be here. Desks. Looks like some kind of shopping center. Looks like a shopping mall. Not even sure if I can post this on YouTube.
This was actually a very long clip. It was about 7 or 8 minutes long, and I had to chop it down and speed it up so I wouldn't get hit with copyright problems. I do recommend you watching the original video in the actual timing because the slow pace of the video really draws you in, and it's super fun. We already know that there's vast underground tunnel systems. It reminds you of the stories of all of these elite using these massive underground cities under major metropolitan cities like LA, connected to other people's houses, connected by the rumors of shopping malls, underground shopping centers just like this. There was even a whistleblower that said that he was a barista at a Starbucks that served people in these underground networks. But after watching the video, by the time he gets down to the door down there, it was clearly a CGI created event. I'm calling fake on this one.
Was anything described as that we have possession of bodies?
Yes, yes.
We have is it multiple types of creatures or?
Sir, I couldn't answer that. I can tell you anecdotally that it was discussed quite a bit when I was at the Pentagon. The problem is the supposed collection of these biological samples occurred before my time, in fact, before I was even born.
And was this part of the Lockheed Martin discussion, or was this the biologics is a completely separate?
Separate yet related.
Okay. Has anyone made contact?
Sir, I'm sorry, could you specify?
Has there been any, to your knowledge, any communication with a non-human life form?
So the term communication is a bit of a trick word because there's verbal communication like we're having now. The problem is you also have nonverbal communication. And so I would say definitively yes, but from a nonverbal meaning, when a Russian reconnaissance aircraft comes into U.S. airspace, we scramble 2 F-22s, and we are certainly communicating intent and capability. I think the same goes with this. We have these things that are being observed over controlled U.S. airspace, and they're not really doing a good job hiding themselves. They're making it pretty obvious they have the ability to even interfere with our nuclear equities and our nuclear readiness.
Is the United States government or in our contractors, are they pulling technology from this? Are they're reverse engineering this?
Sir, as I previously stated, and please forgive me, I am not authorized to discuss specifics about crash retrievals. I signed documentation with the U.S. government. What I can say was, after a very thorough review process by the Pentagon, what I wrote about. And that was my limit, unfortunately, that I was given.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I've been interested in the UFO topic for over 30 years. I'm extremely invested in this topic. But the big takeaway from these hearings over the last year has been that there needs to be a system where the stigma of reporting UFOs is taken away. There needs to be a safe way to report UFOs, UAPs by anybody. We need to be able to record these things specifically for the safety of those in positions of authority, like police officers, pilots, the Navy, and then it can trickle down to us because first and foremost, this is a safety problem. However, if you've got the bodies, if you've got the materials, if there are corporations out there that have been hoarding it, show it to us.
You can't handle the truth.
This next clip I'm about to play will perfectly demonstrate my frustrations and probably most of yours.
Just show us the aliens. Stop saying that they're aliens. We know that they're aliens. Just show us. We found aliens a couple years ago. Show us. We found aliens in the ocean. Show us. I don't care. I don't care about the meetings and the hearings anymore. Show me the alien.
You're not gonna hate me.
You swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Okay.
If you walked on the moon, we're given the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the hell knocked out of you if you don't leave me alone.
So why don't you just put the end to the record in the argument and put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon.
Mr. Cybro, knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible.
Now, if memory serves, this is the same journalist that almost got his lights knocked out by Buzz Aldrin for the same altercations that he's doing here with this astronaut. But the question remains, why wouldn't he just put his hand on the Bible and put the story to rest that he walked on the moon? We all know that we've been on the moon and walked on the moon. I just think that perhaps the timeline is a little bit skewed in a way that's not being completely transparent by our government bodies, specifically NASA. Never a straight answer. The great Stanton T. Friedman.
Watch the moon. I've seen the exact video of what you're talking about, and so many people are coming to me right now telling me that they saw the same exact thing last night and the night before. Now, just in case this video gets a late algorithm, what I saw happen on Thursday night, November 14th. I tried recording it on a video last night, but I could not catch it again. What happened was this little black spot appeared in the middle of the moon, well, close to the middle of the moon. There's a little tiny crater that's on the slight left side of the moon. It just opened up. You literally just saw a big ass black circle form right in the middle. I mean, for example, imagine this is the size of the moon, right? Okay, now this was the size of the black dot that was in the middle of the moon. That's pretty fucking big. And it happened on 3 separate occasions last night around 9:30 at night. So if you just so happen to witness that, please let me know in the comment section. But it happened for about 5 to 7 seconds each. And I was taking my dogs out, and as soon as I just so happened to look up, you just noticed it spread out. I've never seen that. Nothing crossed in front of the moon. It just spread out in the middle, like it opened up. Now, I've always felt like the moon was just something else, and if you just so happen to watch a movie called Moonfall, I know it sounds really stupid, but you have to keep in mind, okay, movies, television, entertainment in general, it's there for a reason. I mean, think of the word television, right? Tell-a-vision. You get where I'm going here? But I'm not entirely sure if I can even say what I think it is because I don't want to be issued a violation for conspiracy, you know what I mean? TikTok's on some shit, so hopefully we get our free speech back. But even the show Resident Alien, I mean, they show it right to your face. Well, not entirely because what is space, right? But that shit last night, that confirmed so many theories for me. I mean, I know that sounds stupid, but you have to understand, like, things cross in front of the moon. They don't just form in the middle of the moon. And now so many people are coming forward saying that they've seen it in the past couple of days. So thank you for not making me feel like I'm crazy. So for the next couple of nights or for the next couple of weeks, whatever it may be, please watch the moon.
So I couldn't find the videos he was specifically referring to in this clip, but I did find other videos that he may be referring to. And this next clip is possibly one of those videos. If you know the exact videos that he's referring to, let me know in the comments so we can get that in the next video.
Hey guys, check out this amazing video of what appears to look like some type of ship or UFO object coming out of the moon. With the hundreds of videos that are populating all over the internet, I've seen all sorts of UFO videos, but this one here definitely got my attention. Because when I look at this video, obviously the quality is absolutely perfect. And it doesn't look like CGI or some sort of AI video. And what we can see is some sort of Tic Tac UFO, the same Tic Tac UFO the Navy claimed they chased here in the United States. What
Did you notice the shadow that came off that UFO as it came out of that hole and scurried across the surface?
There it is. Take that to the banks. Take that to the banks.
I don't know if it's the face.
Oh, somebody should call.
Take yourself out.
Yeah, so who do we call?
Call one of the TV stations.
That's right.
Somebody call one of the
Yeah, there you go.
Call one of the TV stations.
I don't know.
There you go. Check it.
It's on a UFO. What is it?
Check it out. There it is. Beautiful. Scary at the same time.
You want my phone?
Yeah.
Look at that. Now look at that. See this? Couldn't see it at first with my naked eye because I'm trying to look at the moon and the camera at the same time. So check that out. Look at that. Like it's floating. There it is. Take that to the banks. Take that to the banks.
It thinks it's Christmas.
Let's be clear. I don't know exactly what this guy is looking at. I don't know the source of this video. I don't know anything about it. But whatever is going on in this video is definitely spooky. And I'd love to know more about it. So if you guys understand this or have seen this before, please let me know in the comments. I've heard of the double moon idea before, but I've never seen this video before, and I've never seen another video like it. It almost looks like there's a UFO illuminating the moon, but let me know what you think.
I have a really weird story. So this guy, his name is Cliff High. It was 1997. He developed this software program called WebBot, and what it would do, it would scan the entire internet, collect data, it would make predictions for the stock market. But then he delved into it a little more. It's just like, let's see like what else it can predict. In 2009, it came up with a prediction of the future that there was going to be a battle in the air with the military and UFOs, and that even UFOs would be fighting UFOs.
Whoa.
But there had to be a trigger to
set it in motion.
Yeah, set it in motion. It said that when this trigger happens, then 39 days later, this prediction will come true. Here's the crazy part. 2009. The trigger was Donald Trump would be interviewed by Joe Rogan.
Bro, no.
Nuh-uh.
No way, dude. That's crazy.
So that interview took place on October 26th, which means, if my calculations of 39 days are correct, that we may be seeing a space war on December 5th of 2024 this year. I'm not a computer graphics expert or an animator, but to me that just seems like some sort of digital artifacting of the software or the zoom or the effects that he's tweaking within that clip. Let me know in the comments if you understand more about what this is. What do you guys think this is? Let me know down below.
Earth is not what we've been told, and our past is not what we've been told, and we are more than we've been led to believe. And I think all that's being revealed right now. I think some of the most revealing evidence is not even on Earth, it's on the moon. And the moon itself. There's a growing body of evidence that suggests that the moon is an artificial body, that it was engineered. One of the first things that scientists noticed is, and we all know, the moon is covered in meteorites. Big ones, small ones, overlapping ones, but they will not go below a certain depth. They're hitting something that doesn't allow them to go below a certain depth. In the 60s, and then again in the 90s, scientists did things that they weren't really supposed to do on the moon. One of those is that they sent a missile in the 90s to the moon, to a crater, a very specific crater in the moon. There's a lot of controversy around what happened. But when that missile hit, the seismic recorders picked up that the moon was ringing like a bell for hours, which is not what a solid planet would do. And the reports have been declassified through Freedom of Information. You can find them on the internet. The samples that the astronauts brought back. I had the opportunity to tour with Ed Mitchell in the 90s as well before he passed. He was the founder of the Institute of Noetic Sciences, sixth man to walk on the moon. And we did go to the moon, and he did walk on the moon. I'm not sure we went at exactly the very first time, exactly the way we said, but we definitely have been to the moon. One of the things that they found when they brought the soil samples back is that there are materials in those samples that are not formed in nature.
Earth is not what we've been told. Our past is not what we've been told. We are more than we've been led to believe. I absolutely agree with this, always have. I think most of you probably do too, or you wouldn't be here. As far as non-natural materials being found on the moon's surface, I'd like to hear more about that analysis. But as far as the moon goes, it definitely holds incredible mysteries we have yet to solve, and these are just a few of them.
The House is suspended until the ringing of the bells. The gallery is to be cleared.
There's absolutely nothing creepy or scary about this last clip, but I wanted to play this for you all because it demonstrates the extreme passion that we need to maintain and hold on to so that our world doesn't get swept away by dirty, filthy politicians and policies that erase our culture, our stories, our history, and who we are as a people. At the beginning, when this Haku started, when she started to rip apart that bill, it inspired something in me. We need to protect our sovereignty and our freedoms and our ability to stay connected without allowing these reptiles to take over our lives. Thanks for tuning in for another fun episode. We've got more coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you like this stuff, we'll keep pushing them out. And with all that said, have a wonderful, beautiful day and stay weird.